Welcome, friends. My name is Rebel Thunder, and I'm about to invade your house with another epic gameplay. We're continuing Resident Evil 2, 4, excuse me, Remake. And we just got past the Novistador section, but we had to come back because the next section after that is quite dangerous. And we just best play it safe, because no sense playing it risky and then having to come back. It would only make sense. However, there's a little question I want to be answered. If I'm going to chase down these Corradors, I should probably bring the sniper rifle with me. It only makes sense. Whereas in this game, it's called the Stingray. Yeah. That's pretty snazzy if you ask me. I think that's quite awesome. However, also too, maybe the bolt thrower. Yeah. Let me see. And honestly, I can't think of anything else we could bring. That's A-okay in my book, if you ask me. I think we're fine and dandy in that department. So, let's see. I do have to say, this castle does have some pretty elaborate traps. Everywhere you go, there's traps. However, and it's quite aesthetic too. A lot of cool stuff to be seen. I wish we would have had more Novistador, which means more Novistador mushrooms. But that's not being offered in this game. So, let's see. I know the more Novistadors you take down, that means the more sapphires you collect. Quite awesome, you know? However, we're past that. We've got to make it on through. And into the very next room that comes forth. Called... Oh shit, I forgot some handgun ammo. Well, that's not typical of me. Now we can go. Okay. Yes, this is what I was talking about, ladies and gentlemen. However, it's a grand old opportunity to use the bolt thrower. Let me put that on a hotkey, just so we have it. Yes. Thank God that none of them have crossbows. In the original game, this was a lot harder because you didn't have this sneaky bolt thrower. You had to take them down all in a very specific way. But in a way they were also easier too. Yes. Oh crap, no, you stay back with that shit. Okay, wait. So we're making good time, good sport here. Good faith. That may or may not have woken them. Let me see. Just as long as we could take this guy out. Yeah, they're pretty peaceful. They have yet to be disturbed, it seems. Okay, wait. Now we're about to do the old-fashioned on this guy. That's called strategy in the making. Yes. I hear the voice of a lady. Why do I hear the voice of a lady? Can I take all these guys out before... Can I take all these guys out before those two other guys come to life? That's a conundrum that I'm looking to solve. It would be nice. Because once these guys are out on the loose, they just straight up suck. However, let me see. This is actually a strategy I've never ever tried before. But they seem to be, so let's just be patient. Because having these guys loose... But I'm pretty sure everybody probably wants to see a fight, so let's do that. Yes, let's bring a fight around the corner. And hit this guy right in the face. So that he knows that we're here for a fact. Wait. Oh crap, that was the coolest dodge ever recorded in history. Yes. You and you. Take that. Now we're in it for sure. It's about to go down. Let me see though. Oh god, this is a bit of a tricky conundrum. Even with the bolt thrower, it's still tricky because if you run, they'll hear you. Which is what I'm doing right now. Okay? Near miss. But we're okay. Now where's the other guy? There you are. I knew he had to be here somewhere. Yes. No, that does not fit there. That does not make sense. Okay. Is he gonna offer us... Damn it. No. Krampus. That sucks. Only for a bit though. Yes. I knew. Being that he's blind, bro, he'll take your side if you lead him toward it. Not always, but sometimes. So. Oh, crap. And that's the opposite of what I was looking for. That sucks. No. You cut that crap out. No, don't get impaled by his big evil rods. He's got some work to be done. He's got to take this guy out. Wait, no. Now he's back hot on the trail. Let's run. Now there's a whole bunch of these evil doodads up in the corner. Wait a second. I got something just for you. Yeah, you take that and run. What else can I collect? Let me see what I can offer these guys. Another grenade, perhaps. You stay back. Got something for you. Please, eat up. How about another? I got something right delivered. However, it seems like we still got a few more. I don't know why I'm running. I shouldn't be running in this here juncture. Don't ask me. I just know that this dude is gonna be evil. So now we run. Apparently now there's some guy throwing shit around. I saw that. Saw it a mile away. Crap. Don't know what I'm doing. I guess just the stress of it all. Ah, dude, we're not in a good situation. What am I supposed to do? Wait, I see an opportunity. Yes, you take one of these. Oh no, that's a tough plaga. Crap. Krampus! Crappy crap. Maybe he'll help me out. He's gonna be a cool fellow and do what he must do to ensure I get by. So, my dear friend. Oh, crap. Hang on a second. No, you cut that out. You keep your peace with that shit. We seem to have lost their trail. However, I'm gonna try my luck. May I have another explodey-doo? Yes. Oh, I thought I would pick up some mines. Let me go pick up some mines. I know they gotta be just around the corner, right here. How do they say? Speak no evil, tell no evil, something or other. Now I got one equipped. I want to puncture it right in his ugly parasite, though. I don't just want to sneak up. Let me see. Yes! Gotcha. Well said, Leon. Gotcha, man. Now this is when they become enemies. All you just have to do is give one an explosive in the back. Yeah, something like that. Gotcha. Oh, damn, baby. One's down already. However, should I save these for later? They are a pretty interesting tool. Yes. Unicorn horn? Yeah, baby, give me that. Don't mind me, I tend to get the burps here and there. Woo! It's like hiccups, kind of, but small versions. What am I doing? Holy crap. Whatever I'm doing makes no sense. Oh god, okay. So now pretty much wait. We got one more of these fancy lads on there. Let's see. Can I give you one? Give it right in the back. Yes! Nailed it. Awesome shot. We got one more sniper rifle for you. If you can only sit still. Okay. That was an epic fail. Don't know why I risked it. Maybe I'm getting a little too confident for my own health. However, that seems to have done the trick. Yes! That's all she wrote. However, let me see. Before I forget anything in this room, because everything's important. Let me see. Submachine gun ammo. Yes, you know I'll be taking that. Oh, a heavy grenade. And they have 3 bells in this room. For some reason, I only thought they had this one right here. But I would have been mistaken, dear ladies and gentlemen. Let me see here. I already picked up. No, there's some more ammunition here. 2 bolts. I like the sound of that. Plus, I'll be taking it. So, let's see. Now, we just have to equip these horses with unicorn heads. And that, in essence, changes their biology. No longer are they horses. They're called unicorns now. So, just gotta wait for this thing to light up. And we shall be A-OK, boys and girls. Let's see. Is there gonna be a treasure here somewhere? Probably wrong. I heard that. Let's see what's going on in the other room. None of it beautiful.
Ashley!
Leon, stop! No, don't come any closer!
Are you hurt?
Watch out!
Please, do continue. Do not resist, my dear. It serves only to make you suffer. All the worse.
Please, please!
You sick!
Aquí nos despedimos, señor Kennedy.
Hang in there, Ashley. I'm coming for you.
Okay. So we're back in it again. This is like the dungeon chamber of death. And none of this beautiful.
Gave up the ghost, huh?
Gave up the ghost. Never heard that saying before, not even quite sure what it means. However, I know we're getting very close to a boss battle. It's going to be the Verdugo. The big right hand, as some would call it. But I want to make sure I got my kit intact, because I know we're going to have some evil Novistadors. They come invisible now. Buy one for the price of 2, and they'll hit you straight out of the darkness.
Stick in the landing.
So, those must be the rejects from the Ganados. Not Ganados, those are the cultists. Los Illuminados. Yes. However, let me see. As we go through this precarious tomb of death, I just saw some eyeballs go by. This does not look good at all. I'm a professional when it comes to seeing things that do not look good at all. Why ever there's some of the ornaments, those little like nails stuck together, I don't know, this doesn't seem like the right place for none of that. So, I see a light at the end of the tunnel. But that's a lie. It might look like a hole in the cave that we must sneak through. Spoiler, it's actually not. And I feel vibration up in my controller. It feels like I want to see an enemy coming and attacking me, but no. There we go. Man, they just appear right in front of you. Yes, you take some of this. And baby, we get another sapphire. We're going to be loaded towards the end of this game. Got a whole bunch of treasures we can sell up to the merchant. And let me see. I don't want to run because I know at any point in moment they'll be coming up in front of me and just appearing out of nowhere. So, with that being said, let's see. Gotta be cautious because these guys are sneaky. Sneaky and tricky. They make the game a little more interesting, but not a whole lot. I saw that. Yes, he's right there. Crap. Wait a second. He's heading back now. Oh no, he's right in front of me. Gotcha. For some reason, I just stopped hearing the television. Oh my god. TV speaker, apparently. My earbud must have ran out of battery. This one seems to have some, though. However, I might have to fix that in the next coming episode. No, wait. Device name, A9 Pro. Yeah. These are like the Chinese version of the Apple headphones. So much more cost effective. However, let me see. I don't have a lot of money, that's why. But, however, let me see. Which is the right... Oh, damn! I can tell where they're coming because your HUD all of a sudden appears. That's handy. That's nice. When your HUD just disappears, it means all enemies. So it's a little cheat. But then again, you could say that Leon has a sharp sense. He knows when something's about to happen. So it's not cheating, it's just Leon's sixth sense. Okay. Wait. I wonder if that's the same in hardcore mode. Such a small detail that probably nobody uses. I'd imagine it's probably the same. Just because, you know, oh crap, a fish. I got scared by a fish. But I will be taking the black bass. However, might that be all of them? There was one point when I was playing the game, and I was like, oh, Krampus! Up here somewhere. And yeah, we'll be taking some more fish. Love me some fish. Fish good. When I was playing this game, I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Just skipped my mind. The thought went out of town. However, let me see. This here is a sneak peek to what we'll be seeing in just 2 or 3 seconds. So, let's continue forth. And now, wait. Is there any more black bass that we can find? How much does that actually heal? Oh, not all the way, but it was worth it. I wish I had the time. I'd go back and hunt for some more black bass, but this is a matter of minutes. Gotta go forth. And... my god, a prisoner's note. Another one dead. How long has it been since I was thrown down here? Meager scraps of food provided in the beginning are gone, and they give us no more. The pains of hunger and thirst are unbearable. Most have resorted to drinking the black water. The first to turn was Herminio. He was so weak that he couldn't even walk, but then suddenly became mad. By the time his rampage ended, 2 were dead. I think we shouldn't drink that dark liquid. It's a fair observation, yes. With all the monsters going around and everything that's happened, dear Alvarado has also passed, though he fought until the very end. The only thing I can do now is honor the bodies and pray their souls find peace. Oh Lord, why do you test us so? That Ramon Salazar, he's an evil son of a gun. However, we came to save the day. So, and that's just Leon's epic kick in action. He has the power to pretty much kick anything into oblivion. So, we must thenceforward from the journey on and continue. So, this is the very area we were seeing down there. Imagine going back. I like the way this was played out. how even you have to climb a height to get here, it just makes it feel like you actually went somewhere. So, continues to be the sewer of where we are now. This game has a thing for sewers. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3. Then it's just so dark and dreary. It must be an area, you know? However, let me see. We're going to be coming across a save game very shortly, to which we may... Oh, baby, a treasure. Yes, take the red barrel, and we'll be running. So far, we haven't forgotten anything, and that's a glory charm in its own. So, let's see. We got the Mr. Merchant here. And... Krampus! We got space, yes. I was about to say we don't have space, that would suck. However, we gotta save the game here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say thank you so much for having watched this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and have an awesome day. Peace out.